Russia Today's editor-in-chief, Margarita Simonyan, posted a full transcript of the discussion among senior German armed forces officials about missile strikes with Taurus missiles on the Crimean bridge on the Russian social media platform VKontakte. According to her, the discussion took place on February 19th. During the conversation, the military discussed the delivery of Taurus missiles to Ukraine. The audio recording excerpt showcases German Air Force representatives engaging in a discussion regarding the optimal number of Taurus missiles needed to launch an assault on the Crimean bridge and the viability of such an attempt. The dialogue took place among the following individuals: Brigadier General of the Bundeswehr Air Force, Frank Graf, Head of the Operations and Exercises Department of the Air Force Command, Lieutenant General of the Bundeswehr Air Force, Ingo Gerhards, the 16th Inspector of the Air Force, Stefan Fenske, an employee of the Bundeswehr Space Command's Air Operations Center, and Frostet, an employee of the aforementioned department. Evidence indicates that the tape of a conversation between 4 German officers, published on March 1st, is legitimate. This was reported in the German publication Bild. According to the publication's assessment, the audio tape was likely not fabricated. However, the German government has yet to acknowledge the existence of such a communication. Bild claims that the chat occurred as part of the preparations for a government briefing. According to Gref, if the decision is made, they will be ready to use in 8 months. In addition, it will take 6 months to manufacture missile mounts and 3 to 4 months to train people. The German Ministry of Defense has voiced deep worry about the surfacing of a recording in Russian media. According to Der Spiegel, the German Defense Ministry does not rule out spying on internal communication lines or intercepting conversations between the ministry and the Air Force. According to the magazine, Germany's Federal Military Counterintelligence Service, MAD, has launched an investigation. However, there is suspicion that the Russians intercept internal communication channels in the Air Force, Bundeswehr, or perhaps the German Ministry of Defense. The German Ministry of Defense has declined to make any detailed comments. Following an initial review of the recording of the conversation between German military personnel at the German Defense Ministry, the publication concludes that it is authentic. According to the first findings, using artificial intelligence, AI, forgeries is virtually ruled out. The initial analysis of the video suggests that the German Air Force officers were reckless in their talk. Their virtual meeting occurred on WebEx, a relatively easy platform to eavesdrop on, rather than a secure line. Now, let us get into what is in the recording. The discussion centers on the probable sale of Taurus missiles from Germany to Ukraine. Defense Minister Pistorius intends to thoroughly investigate this matter, with a meeting planned to address it further. However, there appears to be no clear schedule or decision from the Chancellor to provide these missiles. Gerhards is frustrated by erroneous rumors, such as allegations that the Taurus missiles would not work, which he dismisses as rubbish. He wants to work with Greffe, Frostet, and Fenske to ensure they agree on this difficult issue. Greffe identifies 3 main issues with probable Taurus missile deliveries. Due to the necessary preparations, any transferred missiles may not be operational for up to 8 months. Manufacturer participation is important for equipping, rearming, and delivering the missiles. Costs must be determined. Platform integration entails determining which weapon systems the missiles will be mounted on and how to promote cooperation between the manufacturer and Ukraine. A 3 to 4 month training period will be necessary, possibly using British expertise and resources. Fenske comments on the training component, expecting a shorter 7 to 8 week timetable if Ukrainian staff already have suitable certifications. However, he warns of the political sensitivity surrounding direct German engagement in battle preparation. Gerhards advises that Ukrainians travel to Germany for training to prevent the appearance of German people being overly embedded in Ukraine. He feels that a shortened training period focused on smaller targets, such as ammunition depots, could produce faster results initially. There is a discussion on information sharing, including suggestions to route communications to keep some distance. Greffe emphasizes the need to start simple and gradually add complexity. Gerhards wishes to deliver serious judgments without inflaming the issue, as other countries provide missiles. He aims to test out possibilities before advising legislators, noting that there are red lines regarding the amount of German participation. The longer the decision takes, the longer the possible delays in implementation. Budget problems for infrastructure enhancements at Buchel Air Base loom if the missile issue hinders work. In summary, the discussion delves into the intricacies, risks, and political minefields of potentially arming Ukraine with German Taurus missiles in the context of expanding engagement in the conflict. The following facts about weapon systems and tactics were discussed. There are issues with escalating costs for converting infrastructure for the F-35 in Buchel. The British always transport Storm Shadow missiles in Ridgeback armoured vehicles. They've got people on the ground. The British were present in Ukraine and equipped the aircraft. The French supplied the Q-7 with Scalp missiles to Ukraine. Taurus Systems GmbH, TSG, the missiles manufacturer, can place it on a Sukhoi or an F-16 within 6 months. Taurus missile launch involves databases, satellite imagery, and planning stations. Now, do you think Germany will be ever able to supply Ukraine with Taurus missile, as the secret is already out in public? Let us know in the comments. We discuss such interesting subjects every day. Please subscribe to the channel and share and like the videos.